Growing microgreens can be pretty simple, but if you've ever had trouble growing basil or cilantro, then temperature might be the reason why.
Microgreens are sensitive to temperature at every stage, especially germination. Different microgreens have different needs. For example, cilantro here needs a cooler environment, ideally between 55 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit for the germination period. If it's too warm, it might not germinate at all, and you could possibly run into mold issues. On the other hand, basil microgreens love the heat. They need a temperature between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit for the best germination and growth. But here's something a lot of people overlook: humidity domes. Basil microgreens need high humidity to germinate properly. If the air is too dry, your seeds may struggle to sprout evenly. That's why I recommend using humidity domes like this one here for basil and parsley. These humidity domes are great for trapping moisture, creating the perfect environment for your basil to thrive for the first week of germination. Even after germination, temperatures affect how fast your microgreens grow. Too cold and you may end up with a smaller harvest. Too hot and you're risking mold growth. So how do we fix this issue? One simple solution is adjusting the temperature to the day and night cycles. Simply by lowering the temperature at nighttime to 65 degrees and raising the temperature up to 78 degrees during the day can help keep your microgreens happy and healthy.
So make sure you have something that can measure the temperature and humidity at all times. That way you're seeing where it's actually getting to. Don't trust the thermostat on your AC because it can vary from in any part of the room. With one of these, you can move them around and really see what the temperature is in that spot. So it can really be helpful if you're having any issues. Put your temperature gauge right next to it and figure out, is it getting cold enough? Is it getting warm enough? What's the humidity level? These are very important factors to consider whenever you're growing microgreens, especially for the germination phase. After they've germinated, it's not as important. It's still, worth keeping an eye on. But for these signatures here, anything that grows within 7 to 10 days, they're happy in this temperature range. They're not gonna cause any issues whatsoever. It's whenever it gets to things like basil or cilantro, they really need that temperature flux to really germinate. That basil really needs that warm weather, and that cilantro really needs that cooler weather.
Thank you so much for watching. By controlling the temperature and humidity, you'll get better germination, stronger growth, and happier, healthier microgreens overall. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more microgreen tips, and I'll see you in the next one.